Skittles, nice to see you. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing okay. Squirrel, nice to have you here as well. Hope you're doing alright also. Let's just get some of these shares out. Morning, everyone doing well? I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm sure Skittles is okay, and Squirrel's okay, and everybody else is okay. That's all we really need, isn't it? That's all we really need. Just wait for a few of my other regulars to stop by, and we'll get this flight underway. See, I'm sure I just had a follow then, but it's not showing me who it was. Oh, right, okay, yeah, it is. I don't know who that is. It's Angel Ob 757. Angel Ob? Angel Bob. Bob? Maybe your name's Bob. Thanks for the follow anyway. Welcome aboard. Pleasure having you here. What's the news, Skittles? What are we doing today? Let's have a look. Shall we get this underway? Enter the gym for an arm, chest, and back workout, then going on a burst run. Okay. I'm gonna sit here all day, nice and warm, eating lots and lots of things I shouldn't be eating. Yeah, you've got a lot more willpower than I have. Well done, Skittles. Right, let's get up in the flight deck. Let's get ourselves underway, shall we? There we go, professional streamer coming in there. Let's get some power on. So batteries coming on, emergency exit lights are armed, ground power is coming on the bus. Electric hydraulic pumps can come on, strobe lights to steady, and IRS mode selectors to nav. There we go. I still can't run too far yet, so to get better at it, I'm doing burst runs, then walks to recuperate. I can't run either. I can't run. You don't need to run though, do you? I mean, you're doing a lot of the other stuff. GPS left, let's get that in there. Boom. Right. Let's get some lights on to make it all nice, warm and cutchy, because that's what we like. There we go. We just go down here for this light there. Running will help lose the belly fat better than walking. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I'll just know I'm there with you in, you know, emotional support. Okay. I'm not going to offer to come and run with you because no, but I'm there emotionally, bro. I'm there. Right, start the loading, and let's start telling this aircraft where we are, where we want to go, and how we want to get there. So we're currently in East Midlands Airport, Echo Golf, November X-Ray. and we're going to Geneva, Lima, Sierra, Golf, Golf, in there. Going to be flying today as EGNX 89 Whiskey Uniform. Pop that in there. And flight plan expects us to take off runway 09. So let's just check the weather. Echo Golf, November X-ray. And the wind is 110 at 9 knots, so that sounds about right. So we're going to be happy taking runway 09 now. So let's get that in there. Should be going on a walk with Berkey tomorrow. Yes, she did say. She did say I wouldn't have gotten this far without yours and my sister's support. Don't worry. I don't think it was support, was it? It was the case that, Chris, you come into a wedding, there's going to be lots and lots of photos, and then you sort of went, ah, shit. By the way, Skittles, congratulations on 1,000 followers. You got, oh, Skittles, congratulations. Well done. I've got over 1,000 followers, but I bought most of mine. Whereas I know Skittles has worked hard to actually get them deservingly. Runway 09 then, Daventry 4 Papa departure. Pop that in there. From Daventry, we're going to be taking the Mike 605 airway. And we're going to be going to Whiskey Oscar Delta. From there we're taking Upper Lima 612 airway. And direct to Ewell, like that. And we're going to go to Peckham. Then to Pillow. And then to Pim up. There we go. And then we'll go to Pixis. And then we'll go to Peabat. And from there we're going direct to Lusa. And then we'll take out arrival then. Expecting runway 04, so the ILS for 04. And we're going to be taking the Lusa to November arrival, which is there. Like so. I've only got 100, you'll get there. But yeah, I mean, when Bergie Girl goes live, I don't know if you follow it or you're aware of it or whatever, but it's my other half and it's Skittles, his sister. Come on, she's got a good little community around her, to be fair, and they're all really supportive. So jump into one of her lives, make yourself sort of known. I'll be there, and Skittles will be there, and we'll try and see if we can't get you a few new followers. So just step through the route on the ND, make sure there's no discontinuities, and there's not. The only thing that we have got is we've got this part here. If you look on the ND, you'll see that this bit doesn't make any sense at all. It just carries on and it doesn't know what to do with itself. And basically all that is if you look in the FMC, we've got this section saying vector, and that basically means that air traffic control will basically tell us what to do. They're going to tell us how they would like to get us from the one point to the other. But we're going to delete that because Captain Simple does what he wants. Captain Simple does what he wants. So we'll delete that. But I'm happy with the routing. Everything looks normal. Skittle, thank you for the flowers. That is very romantic of you there. Jacob, welcome in. Can I see the outside of the aircraft? You certainly can, my friend. So there we are. It's 737-800 with winglets. Jet 2 livery today. And we're down at East Midlands Airport. Eventually I will get there. Yeah, you will. You will, Squirrel. You'll get there. You'll get there at some point, my friend. Right, so where are we to? Where are we to? So the routing's in the FMC. We're happy with that. Let's do the initial performance then. So Cruise altitude for today's flight is going to be 350. Pop that in there. Top of climb wind is 321 at 57 knots. ISO deviation is going to be -6, like so. Transition altitude, that is 6,000. Cost index is also 6, and reserves is 2.5 there. Zero fuel weight, we are expecting 61.2. That's 6.2. That's not right. 61.2, which I assume is going to change drastically once loading is complete. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So the outside air temperature in East Midlands at the moment is a very, very chilly 1 degrees. Visibility is 8,000. No significant clouds. No cloud cover at all. So, I mean, in reality, as per policy, we're below 3 degrees, which is classed as freezing conditions, so we should de-ice the aircraft before departure. But given that there's no visible frost or rain, there's no cloud cover, there's no fog, we're gonna bypass that today, guys. We're not gonna worry about de-icing today. Yeah, don't worry about that. So, runway wind is 110 at 9 knots. It's pretty much straight down the nose. Acceleration height then. So, East Midlands Airport is actually what's known as an NABT2 departure. No, it's not, sorry. It's an NABT1 departure. And it's basically a noise abatement procedure that you've got number 1, number 2, and one of them concentrates on keeping noise levels low closer to the airport, and the other one, the other one concentrates on making noise less further away from the airport. So this one is NABT2. So if we look here, takeoff power, speed of V2 plus 10 or is limited by body angle, flap set as appropriate. And then 1500 to 3000, maintain previous flap setting, reduce thrust to climb thrust, and at 3000 retract flaps. So acceleration height then for this departure is going to be 3000, just like that. Are you coming to see me? No, we're already near you, Mato. We're leaving you. We're already here. See, we're already up by Mardo, and I tell you what, actually, Mardo, when we left your house the other week, we stopped in this services by here, and we went to Greg's. We actually parked right by here, and we went in there to get a Greg's. That's what we done. And Mardo's house is well, it's over there somewhere. Yeah, it's over there somewhere. Where it is? There we go. It all went a bit pear-shaped then, didn't it? Where's Bergie? I miss her. She's in work, Mato. I spoke to her not so long ago. She's in work. She's doing okay though. Does she miss you as well? I'm not sure. I did ask her. I said, "Do you miss Tomato?" And she said, "No, not really." But that doesn't matter, okay? Because I miss you, Mado. All right. And as long as you got me, you got everything you're ever gonna need. When's she off work? I believe tomorrow. I believe she's off Tuesday, Wednesdays, girls. Right, departure. We are taking the Daventry 4 Papa. So, it's a conventional SID. It's not an RNAV SID. So in here we need to put some information. So Echo India Mike Whiskey for the ILS. And we're going to have a fixed ring at 2 miles because that's where we start our initial turn. No, I meant today at what time as I need to ring her about. Oh, okay. She'll probably be home at about 12 o'clock. She finishes at 11, but I know she's got a few bits and bobs to do. So then we go to the Honolulu VOR, and we need an outbound radial of 037. So that's in there. And on this ILS we'll just put down the runway heading, so 095 to 20 miles, which is going to be our engine out SID. Down in here then, so on standby we'll have the Honolulu VOR, which is 113.65, and on here we will have the Daventry VOR standby, which is 116.4, and we'll have it over here as well, 116.4. Beautiful. Open the treasure box, guys, and drop a hat me to the big guy above. Ah, Skittles, thank you. I didn't even notice you put that up. Thank you, Skittles. I do appreciate that. You're such a little cutie pie anyway. Little cutie pie. 9,000 is our stop altitude. That's going in the MCP. Now, initial heading is going to be 089 degrees in there, like so, and we're going to be tracking the outbound radial. The outbound radial for the Honolulu VOR. Skills, no problem at all, brother. You make sure you stay cool, stay nice and warm as well, and yeah, we'll catch up with you shortly. Thanks for popping in, Skills. Love you, bro. It's an outbound 037 radial, which means the reciprocal of that inbound is going to be 217. So we get that in there like that. And then we've got the the Daventry VOR. It's an outbound 338 radial, so inbound is going to be 158. Like so. Beautiful. So that's that setup there on the SID. QNH is 1023 in there. And I assume our engine out acceleration height is going to be about 1800, so we'll pop that in there. And we'll just fine tune that when we know for sure what it is. Like that. Okay. 350, so we can set that now on the overhead to 350. We're just pretty much waiting on the boarding now, guys. Yeah, just waiting on the boarding, so let's just run through a quick pre-flight then. So your damper can come on now. Oh, don't like that view. Ooh, Jesus. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit better, Right, your damper's on, nav transfer display switches, normal and auto, crossfeed valves, bright, dim, and bright and off. So, fuel, we have not a lot of fuel on board. Why haven't we got so much fuel on board? We've got nowhere near enough fuel on board. What's gone wrong there, guys? So block fuel is going to be 6.8. So 697. We need 7 tons of fuel. What's going on here?
ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
There we go, fuels are being loaded now. Ah, that shows the importance of the checklist, doesn't it? Right, so fuel pumps can come on now as well. Fasten belts will have to stay off. Window heat can come on. Electric hydraulic pumps already on. Voice recorders on. Trim is on. Packs auto. Isolation valve is auto. Bleeds are on. Pressurization mode selectors auto, and cruise altitude 350 set. Lights is all set down there. Let's move down to the MCP. Flight directors can come on then. Auto brakes set to RTO. Reset the fuel flow. And squawk, that's all okay down there. That's okay down there. Circuit breakers are in on the right. Flight recorder tested. Mac airspeed warning test checked. Stall warning test is checked. Passenger oxygen's above 1200. Leading edge device flap lights checked, and circuit breakers are on the left. LB Surfer, gift me this game. If I was in a position to gift you the game, I would gift you the game. Unfortunately, I'm not, so I won't. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just literally waiting on fueling to finish now, and we'll get ourselves underway. So let's have a little look at the brief then. So we're currently stood here, which I believe is stand 6, I think. It's a self-maneuvering stand, so we don't need pushback. So we're going to start engines on stand, and we're going to taxi forward, left turn again out onto Alpha. Taxi out via Romeo, left turn on Alpha, all the way down, and it's going to be a Golf 1 takeoff for runway 09. Departure today then is the Daventry for Papa, fly runway heading to 2 miles, right hand turn 133 degrees to 5 miles, and then right hand turn 217 degrees to track the outbound 037 radial for Honolulu, which is set in the VORs and the ND. 19 miles from Honolulu then, it's going to be a left-hand turn to track the outbound 338 radial down into Daventry VOR, climb into 9000, which is set in the MCP. So we'll just run through the reading section. As soon as possible after passing Delta Echo Romeo, but at or above 810 feet, turn right, track 095, track at 2 miles from the ILS, turn right, 133, track at 5 miles, turn right, intercept the 037 inbound, and cross 30 miles Honolulu at or above 3000, max 9000, 25 miles from Honolulu at or above 6000, left turn to intercept the outbound 338 radial from Daventry. So that's all coded, that's all set, that's all makes sense to us. Fuel is now loaded up, so we can do passenger belts, they can come on. Yeah. Yeah, it's all going well. Let's have a look how we're doing for time. So departure time is 1:15. Shit, running late. Okay, let's get it going. Let's get things going. So APU then, that could come on now. Like that. Let's tell the ground servicey people that we're ready to go. Beautiful. Just need to run through our performance then. Execute that. So takeoff weight for today 66.8 tons. It's going to be runway 09 there. We've got 66.8 tons, and our center of gravity is 20.2, like that. It's going to be a flat 5 departure, full intersection takeoff, no anti-ice is required. We'll put the latest weather in there, calculate. So we'll see what it comes back as for us. Now, Darren, welcome in, good morning, hope you're doing well. So there we go. We've got an assumed temperature reduction of 39 degrees. We can take 22k, which should give us an M1 limit of 87.1. That's 86.8. Yeah, that's about right then. Is it? Is that right? 39, 87, yeah. Flat 5 departure. Trim value 625 according to the performance, but we'll do that now. V1 is going to be 130, and we've got 143 and 146. Beautiful. So 146 coming into the MCP, like that. And trim was 625 according to the performance calculations. So that is about it then. We've done our pre-flight, we've done our performance, everything is good to go. APU can come on the bus, so the generators can go off, anti-collision light can come on. Disconnect that, transponder to alt off, and we can start engines. So packs can come off, APU bleed on, engine bleeds off, anti-collision light is off, and starter 2 to ground. How you doing, Darren? You good? There's 20%.
Start their safety demonstration. Please ask you for your full attention. This is for your safety and for the safety of the passengers around you. Thank you very much.
Starter cutout. Indications normal. Could start engine 2. Starting engine 1. Oh, I've had a busy morning as well, Darren. I had to fix the water feed for the washing machine was leaking, so I've had to fix that this morning. And then the tumble dryer was making a funny noise, so I've had to fix that. And then when I've gone to put the tools back in the shed, I just realised it's a shit tip, so I've had to sort that. Oh, it just doesn't feel like I've stopped. Right, flaps 5 then. Engine 1, starter cutout, indications normal, could start engine 1. So start, engine start switches can go to continuous. Okay, full forward, full back, full left, full right, and rudder, full left, full right. There we go. Blank the lower DU. Yeah, pretty much ready to go. So generators can come on. Probe heats on, packs auto, isolation valve auto, engine bleeds on, APU bleed is off. That is set there. APU can come off. Taxi and turn-offs can come on. Transponders out off. Guys, we are ready to go. So, takeoff config checked. That's done. And left turn, immediate left turn, and then left turn, left, left, left. Just keep going left. Got two sectors planned in today, Darren. We're just leaving East Midlands to go to Geneva, and then we'll do the return sector then back to East Midlands. Beautiful. Yeah, see, we're in sync. We're in sync. Just clear on the right, clear on the left. all the way down to golf. Oh, bear with me, everybody. I got Bergie.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
I apologise for that. I had to make a phone call. Right, so here we go then. Let's run through the checklist. Landing lights can come on. Strobes, they can come on. MCP is set. Transponder to TARA. Flaps are set 5. Recalls checked. Take off checklist. Let's go. Let's go. I did see your comments, Darren. I was on the phone. And Charlie, thank you for the follow. Charlie, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here with us. Okay. Right, 40%. Start the clock. Stabilized, pushed over. Let's go to Geneva. Airspeed's alive.
knots.
Checked.
V1.
There's V1.
Rotate.
And there's rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate, gears coming up. Turn off some taxi light off. There's our initial turn.
1000.
Remember, it's an ADP1, so we remain in this config until 3000, and then we can bug up and start retracting flaps on schedule. Here's thrust reduction. Just a bit of trim. There's 3000 down, so we can bug up. The flight directors are going to command a slightly pitch down attitude just to accelerate to our flap up speed. Above the white bug on the speed tick with a positive speed vector, so we can select flap 1. And obviously once the flaps are retracted, the nose has a tendency to drop, so a little bit of back pressure on the yoke, a bit of trim. Above the one bug then with a positive speed trend vector, so flaps can go up. Just trimming out, still got a bit of back pressure on the yoke, so just trimming that out.
Altimeter standard.
Altimeter is a set standard. wings level then, LNAV. Sorry, VNAV. And now the flight directors are going to command a pitch down attitude to accelerate to our en route climb speed of 250 knots. And here we are, perfectly trimmed, hands off the yoke. And we're staying smack bang on the flight directors. Command A's coming in then. After takeoff checklist, so retracts can come off. Keijo, welcome in, nice to see you, hope you're doing well. So engine start switches to
1,000
off.
to go.
1,000 to go. I'm happy to continue climb. And we'll continue climb up to our cruise altitude, which I believe is 350. Keijo, thank you for the heartbeat. Hope you're doing well. Right, belts and release cabin crew. Belts on pressurization is set and rising. Landing gear is up and off. Flaps up, no lights. Auto brake is set off. Recalls checked. And passing 10,000 landing lights can come off. And after takeoff checklist is complete. Beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to observe the fasten seatbelt sign until the captain has switched it off. We do recommend for your comfort and safety that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened throughout your flight. There is a call bell reading lighted fresh air vent in the panel just above your head, and we'd like to remind you that this is a strictly non-smoking flight, and all toilets are fitted with smoke detectors. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us.
Beautiful. Herc landing was shocked they landed on the right hand gear. You didn't see my landing in Madeira the other day. Jesus. It was terrible bad. Terrible bad. There we go then, passing 150, well on our way to our climb now, everything is set. Passengers are released, cabin crew is released, and everything is going swimmingly. Yes, swimmingly. Charlie is at 2020, it's not, it's Xplane 11. Xplane 11, my friend. Yeah, Xplane's always been, I've had a little soft spot for Xplane. I just prefer the physics of it. What's wrong with my mic, Darren? What's it doing now? What about now? Is that any better? Do you know what, actually? I downloaded a video yesterday that I recorded, and I thought it was echoing a little bit. I'll get rid of that, because I don't know if I need that. What about now? Is that any better? Is that any better, Darren? Oh shit. Oh god. What about no? What about now? Is that better, is it? There we go. You know, that's one thing they say about Captain Simple. He knows they can sort out the mic. Can land a plane in Madeira for toffee, but he can sort a mic out. You're lucky you get gifts. What do you mean by that? Synjex viewer. Synjex. I don't know. I can't say. We'll just call you Sin. Just call you Sin. How do you import all of your stuff to forward aircraft? What do you mean import all the stuff? What stuff will be imported? Like I've been streaming for years, no one gift, but you get them. To be honest, Sin, it's all the, I do get gifts, and most of the gifts I get are from friends, not just people coming into the live. You know, they're real life friends. They're people that I spend time with outside of TikTok. In regards to general sort of random gifts and random people, I don't get a massive amount at all, to be honest with you, my friend. Like the Ruben stuff. If you mean import the flight plan from Sim direct to the FMC, I don't do that. I input it manually. Which at this present moment isn't really something that I can explain. It's more of a have to show you how to do it. I know there are plenty of tutorials on YouTube, some real good ones as well, of doing that sort of thing. I keep saying that I am going to make some tutorials for people, because loads of people ask me how to do things, and I haven't got around to it. Well, Bergie is on her way home. She's finished early, so she's just picking a few things up from the shop. She shall be here. Shall be here. Natalie, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the heartbeat. It is appreciated. Hope you're doing okay. Good morning, Natalie. How the devil are you? Welcome on board. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I've spent most of the morning so far doing household things, DIY, and fixing things that I didn't break but somehow have to fix. But we're all done. We're all done. Where are you off to today? We're going skiing. We're going to Geneva. We are going to Geneva. We've got 2 sectors booked. East Midlands over to Geneva, and then we'll turn around and we'll come on back to East Midlands. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. Darren said if I butter the landing, he's going to send me a uni as well. So that's nice. Smooth flight so far, absolutely. Whenever Captain Simple is at the controls, it's smooth. Bettis Lane, okay, Bergie Girl. I shall keep my eye out of the window, and as soon as you arrive, I shall dash out there and assist you. Bergie Girl with a hat me, thank you very much. Yeah, fair play, Darren. He's a good lad, isn't he? Yeah, Bergie Girl. Darren said that if I butter this landing into Geneva, he's going to send me a uni. So, yeah, boy. Right, so let's have a little look. Where are we to? Well, we're just passing Heathrow. London. There's Heathrow down there. There it is. There's London. There's Tim's over there somewhere. Tim! Tim's over there somewhere. I think he means he won't usher it, so it won't happen. Yeah, that's more like it. 1,000 to go. How's my future husband? Yeah, he's okay. He's still absolutely useless. He still doesn't. Oh, what's he doing? Yeah, literally useless. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave you in charge of the flight deck. I've got to go and help Rudy get the shopping in, and I will be back very, very soon. It's me. Brace yourself with Bergie, get the shopping. Because I'm an absolute hero. I'm a hero. I'm a hero till the end of the line. You gotta be fine. You gotta be right. You gotta be fast in the line. Go. It's in the English channel. If you look closely, you'll be able to see a dinghy. What? Who said that? Don't say that. Jesus. Oh, I got a dead pixel on my screen. Just let you all guys know, if you've got an LED screen, no, LCD screen, LED, no, one of them, whichever one mine is, if you've got one of them, and you get a dead pixel, get a very soft cloth, warm it up. I just touches it on the radiator, and then gently massage the dead pixel. It's just the fluid in there sticking, and then it comes back to life. So here we go. Ready? Let's have a look. Boom. Done. Fixed. Genius. Genius. I know that feeling. Yeah, I went in and did get to Bergie. Did get to Bergie. Yes. Yeah, they went. They went to get to Bergie. Yes. I don't know what that happens on a way. How do you set your MCDU up? So the FMC in the 737, again, it's not something I can really demonstrate now because we're in flight. But they're if you have a look on Captain Simple, if you have a look in the bio, there's a link to YouTube. If you go on YouTube, there's some full flight videos on there where you'll see me setting the FMC up and preparing everything. Other than that, if you drop me a follow, David, every time I go live, I can share the live to you, and then obviously you can see the setup then from start to finish. Usually by Airbuses, that's why. Yeah, different kettle of fish. I have not got. Well, I've got an Airbus. I've got the Tollis A319, but I don't use it. I just cannot get the hang of it. Cannot get the hang of it at all. David, thank you for the follow. Welcome on board. There is, like I say, in the bio, in my bio, there's a link to a Discord page. There's a link to YouTube as well, where everything is. Right. Where are we? How far away are we? Ah, we're miles away. Yeah, miles away. We are running late though, but we're not going to worry about that, are we, guys? Where are we? Lima, Sierra, Golf, Golf. So we're going to Geneva. The wind in Geneva at the moment then 020, 3 knots, variable 350 to 060 degrees, visibility 6000, overcast 1003, temperature 2, QNH 1019. So let's get the QNH set, standby ready. It'll probably change by the time we get there, but still. Airfield elevation 1,400 feet. Very, very high airport. Pop that up there, 1,400 feet, beautiful. Yeah, let's start having a little wee look at our arrival then. So we're taking ILS 04, and it's the Busan to November arrival. So let's look at that, Busan to November. So, starting at Busan, flight level 200 or above, that is coded. 099 degrees, 100 degrees Suga 160 or above, Lurko 800 or above, right hand turn then to Dinin, no altitude restrictions there. Sovad, max 250 or below, 8,000 feet or above, and then down to Golf Golf Fall 03, max 250 knots coded, 220 knots coded, sorry, and transition today then. We're going to transition via Indist. So if you look, right, okay, so this is an interesting one, guys. So if we look on the arrival, okay, Indis is 7,000 or above. And if we look on the approach, it's hard altitude of 7,000. So the approach is going to take precedent. That's what we're going to do. See here that the platform altitude is 7,000. So we'll change that in the FMC. So we'll find in this 220 or below, kindly Google 7,000. So all we do is we put a slash because we're putting information in after the slash. Just type 7,000. Pop that in there. And that's then changed that to a hard altitude. So it's not going to keep us above 7,000, it's going to keep us at 7,000 to meet the platform altitude for the arrival for the ILS. So we just confirm the ILS frequencies whilst we're here then. So we've got 110.9, that checks in the FMC, and then we've got of course 043, that also checks in the FMC. Minimums, so we're a category C aircraft, so our minimums are 1617. That's going to be barometric altitude, which means our minimums are basically 200 feet above the airborne level. So let's set our baro minimums, which is 1617. Tomato, welcome in again. Hope you're doing okay. How's your face, Tomato? Is that all good now? I forgot to ask you earlier, sorry. So yeah, that all looks okay. Let's have a look at our missed approach then. Tomato with the Hartney, thank you very much. Initial climb 7,000. Climb on track 043 via Golf Golf 582 at or above 4,000 to Sapri. Missed approach Ghana failure, inform air traffic control, climb straight ahead to 7,000. So we're just climbing ahead to 7,000 for our missed approach. Yeah, and then we'll just reset ourselves up for another approach. Avia, 750 meters, that's not going to be an issue for us today. But we do need to look at where we're going to be parking. We are due to park on stand Foxtrot 7. Okay. Anybody know where Foxtrot 7 is then? That's Link 5, that's Delta Charlie. Okay, Foxtrot 7's over there, that's General Aviation, so we won't be parking there, guys. So what we'll do is we'll park on stand 8. So there'll be landing runway 0. What the is going on here? Okay. Okay, that's yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so we'll be landing on runway 04. Look to vacate the Bravo, right turn Alpha, taxi in via Alpha, and blink 4 in a taxiway, and then left on to stand 8. Which sounds like a good plan. Okay. 200 miles from top of descent then. So we're just cruising along nicely, currently over France. Currently over France, yeah. Going to be passing overhead Paris shortly. Sorry guys, I was just stuffing my face. He's doing a full day, he's just home on his PC. www.pornhub.com. Isn't that right, Darren?
Saucy.
So Paris then is directly underneath us. Guys, we've missed Paris. I was going to show you the Eiffel Tower, but we've missed Paris. It's gone. I was too busy eating. Yeah, we missed it. Missed it. It's all gone. Okay, no more. Once the wedding's done, we'll crack on with a few home improvements, and Bergie has given me full permission to this little part of the room, the flight deck. She's given me full permission to paint it Boeing grey. I'm going to close up that little alcove there as well. We're going to put a flight deck door on there. No, we're not, apparently. I'm going to... Yeah, I'll leave it open. No, I won't do that. I might paint it Boeing grey though. Get a giant poster to go there of the overhead panel. Yeah. I could just turn it into an actual Boeing 737. No? Apparently I'm not allowed, guys. Maybe we should hold a vote. Oh, that's interesting, Darren. Yeah, I'm sure I heard her doing that as well. Me and Darren both heard you say that I could paint it in Ryanair colours. Yeah. And what we're gonna do, I gotta make this flooring, and we're basically gonna lay the flooring so it looks like a runway. It's gonna be black with white stripes down it. Yeah, I agree with you, Dad. Yeah, we all witnessed that. Yeah, that'll do. There's Justin Francis. Welcome in, Justin. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Nice to see you. Do that and add lights. Yes, Darren. Yes, that's what. Who's this burgundy girlie? Someone remove her. What do you reckon on that, Dad? Go over the top. Quite reasonable, actually. It's on offer at the minute. It's only £645. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes. That is fantastic. What else have we got? Ah, yes. Look at this. I tell you what, I do want to get though, actually, which I might treat myself to for a wedding present. What's it called? They're always like 400 or 500. Right, well look at that one there, right? 600 quid. But a company has just released. I can't remember what they're called. I can't remember.
All done, Sue?
What's it called? It's not this one, is it? Is it this one? No. It's not that one. Ah, this was the one. Somebody knocking at the door. There you go, look at that. 130 quid. Bargain. Plug and play. Just sits on the desk. Bargain. Somebody knocking at the door. Yes, won't be long, Darren. We'll get that sorted. We'll get that sorted, we will. Right then. Let's have a look at our destination is Geneva. Weather 0103 knots, visibility 7,000, overcast 1,004, temperature 2, and QNH is 1019, which is set in standard. May gonna need, because visibility is low, that indicates there may be a little fog or mist. Because the temperature is so low, we may use anti-ice for landing, engine anti-ice, but performance tool will tell us that. It's the Lusa 2 November arrival, which we've already checked through on the FMC and we're happy it's coded. Down to Sofad, K-Brad, Golf Golf 503. Left hand turn, transition via Indis 7,000 feet down to runway 04. That's in, the minimums are also in there and set. Upon landing then we're probably going to vacate Bravo, left, right hand turn Alpha, and then we're going to come onto the gate room via Loop 4 in a taxiway, and we're going to be parking at stand 8. So that's destination weather and arrival done. Landing data, we will do that now. So 3.7 tons on board, landing with 3 tons. That's a difference of 7 tons, so our landing weight is going to be approximately 62.8 tons. 62.8, pop back there. Let's just get the tablet out. So, landing en route into Geneva, Lima Sierra Golf Golf, runway 04. Latest weather's coming in. Landing weight 62.8. 5 knots across the nose, that's fine. Idle reverse, we're going to go full reverse because we need to consider our brake cooling times, because we are turning around and coming back straight away. Jesus, be red additive. Let's go with calculate. Like I say, we're going to be looking to vacate the Bravo. So, we can vacate the Bravo with a VREF of 144, so 3144, and that's the wrong one, and speed brake of 3. So speed brake of 3, 149 for the approach speed, 144 for the landing speed, speed brake 3. That's going to mean that we vacate safely at Bravo. And the brake cooling times for that is 7 minutes. So we need 7 minutes for the brakes to cool down before we depart again, which is absolutely fine. We're going to be down on the ground for 30 minutes. So that's that. Terrain and threats. There's lots and lots of terrain. So Geneva is obviously in the Alps. It's in a valley, and down to the south-southeast, the height of the mountains are 10,600 feet, and to the north and northwest and southwest, it's peaking at 7,000. So what we'll basically do there, what we'll do there then is we'll make sure that we stay northwest of the airfield on a go around, and we'll make sure that we've climbed to 7,000 or above, and we'll stay within 10 miles of the airfield, which will keep us out of any trouble at all. Obstacles. Don't think there's many obstacles here. Where are we going? We need a reference page. There's reference. So runway 0. No, that's the wrong reference. Runway 04. So obstacles. Mountainous terrain. It's a noise-sensitive area with turbulence near the airport. There's no high obstacles on the approach, as we can see there. Expect turbulence on arrival to this runway. Vertical guidance is provided by PAPI lights with a 3-degree glide slope on the left side of the runway. And this runway has a displaced threshold, resulting in a landing distance beyond the threshold of 11,000 feet. There's nothing in regards to obstacles at all. Birds are present in the vicinity of the airport. Circle to land is not. Pass the airspace, overlies the airport. Numbers of birds on the ground. Danger areas, those big procedures. Obstruction to visibility. It's not going to be an issue for us today. So that's looking down runway 2. Right the river there. Yeah, so apart from the terrain, obviously birds in the vicinity and turbulence to be expected on arrival, it's not really a massive amount of threats. It's not really a massive amount of threats we need to worry about, apart from the terrain, which we've got back here. Altitudes and restraints. So, like we've said, they're all above altitude. So, flight level 160 or above, flight level 8,000 or above, and for the transition it's going to be 7,000. We're all happy, guys. So let's start our descent, which we are currently doing. We should be down on the ground in less than 30 minutes. So let's just let the passengers know about that.
Hello again from the flight deck. We are just commencing our descent. Looks like we'll be landing ahead of schedule, and the weather conditions are looking good at our destination. We'll be touching down in less than 30 minutes, so do make your way back to your seats. Thanks for choosing to fly with us today, and it's been a pleasure having you on board.
It's all going swimmingly. Descent is in a little bit high on profile. We're actually quite high on profile. So let's just put a bit of speed brake in there just to trade some of that energy. Trade some of that speed for a descent.
And that's I think that's the key to the 737. It's trade is a massive trade. You're not sort of getting rid of excessive speed, or you're not getting rid of excessive altitude. You're trading it off for each other. So, you know, we're a little bit high on profile, so we'll trade that vertical deviation for a higher speed, so we can descend a little bit quicker, descend at a slightly steeper angle to get ourselves back onto profile. Let's get them ILS frequencies in there, 110.9. 110.9 seconds, 110.9 set twice. That. And our course is going to be 0.4. Jim, could you set the course to 0.43, please? Jim? Thank you, Jim. He's done something. Well done. What a guy. Profile's coming in nicely then. We're back on VNAV path, so stow the speed brake. Where is... Where is... Oh no. SAS, Dolphins, towards Price.
Geneva Information Delta. 1100 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable, visibility 4. Sky conditions 1400 overcast, temperature 2, dew point 0. Altimeter 3009. Arriving runway 22, departing runway 22. Advise on initial contact, you have Delta.
Well, I know that's a bollocks. I don't know, I'd like to think it would be some sort of training exercise.
How's it go?
I don't know. Yes, it's an overseas operation. They're going enterprise to jump on an A400 or a Herc or something. Okay, continue descent then. We'll go down to flight level 120. Now, I would assume that the transition altitude is rather high, given the no, okay, 7,000. Start switches to continuous. We're going to have a little bit of engine anti-ice here, just because we're above the clouds. Minus 16 degrees. Some fixed rings in here as well. Where is it? 4. 10. And we're in BMC conditions. So 4. Well, who knows what's going on beyond the closed doors. Could be absolutely anything. Although I think the whole Ukraine and Russia thing is going to come to a close slowly. Now Trump's back in. Let's just do yeah, so when was that's due an update now. Yeah, so the visibility's quite poor down in Geneva. It is getting slightly worse as well. But that's not. So, we're going to make a slight adjustment here in the FMC. As you can see that this vectored flight plan has taken us out about 20 miles for a 20-mile final, and that's a little bit too far. So what we'll do is we'll probably get to about here, just past Kirad, and we'll make our own left-hand turn to set ourselves up for about an 11-mile final. So what we're going to do in regards to the FMC, Golf 503, we're estimated to be 7,400. I'm going to put that down as a hard 7,000 feet altitude to pre-anticipate us self-vectoring and then becoming slightly high on profile. So we've passed 160, so the fasten belts can now come on. We'll continue our descent now down to 10 by level 100. By level 100. Blooper. And we'll probably go direct to Kirad now, should we? We'll get terrain on our ND. radar on the MDs just so we can keep track of where we are and where the mountains are. And approaches like this where you know it is mountainous terrain and there's a lot of sort of high peaks and valleys, it is essential that you keep situational awareness. Continue our descent now down to 7,000. There's 10,000 then, landing lights can come on, turn offs can come on, we'll seat the cabin crew down. Descending to an altitude, not at flight level, so we'll set the fuelage like so. We'll select head and select. Get ourselves vectored for a nice 11-mile final. Just keep the FMC deleted. Open the speed window now as well. We're going to
1,000 to go.
So that wind's just changed to a tailwind now because we've turned, and it's just pushing us along a little bit. So we'll select flap 1 just to help ourselves out with that speed. And there we go, we'll just start turning final now.
Thousand to go. 1,000 to go.
sorry, we're above the glide slope here. We've ended up considerably high, which isn't an issue. We just engage level change, speed brake deployed, and you can just see that glide slope starting to come back in for us now. So again, like I said, we're trading speed off the descent here. So I'm going to reduce. We're going to go flaps 2. We're going to keep the speed the same, just to aid us with our getting back on profile.
Thousand to go.
So localizer, that's in. Glide slope will just be coming in now. Select flap 5, 170 knots. Landing speed's going to be 149. Glide slope should be coming in now any moment. It's quite unusual that you would intercept the glide slope from above, but we ended up high on profile, and there we go, glide slope capture. So now we're going to go flaps 15, landing gear down.
Arm speed brake, Captain.
Shut up, Jim. So we're at 7 miles. Let's go flap 25.
2500.
Here's our VREF set 149. Here's flap 30. And now we can do our landing checklist. So start switches are continuous. Anti-ice can come off. Recall is checked. Speed brakes arm green light. Landing gear is down 3 green. Flap set 30 green light. Auto brake set 3. And landing lights are on. Landing checklist is okay. Here we go then. Can't see anything. Don't need to see anything anyway, do you? Being able to see where you're going, that's a myth. Yes, that's a myth. Reset the go around altitude now then, so we were going up to 7,000. So that's set in there beautifully. 043 on the heading. There we go. Remember, if we can't see the runway by the time we hit minimums, we're going to have to go around. We are approaching minimums. We still can't see the runway, so we may go around. Oh, there it is. Just popped out of the clouds now. Beautiful. So,
1000.
my aircraft. Low on the profile, but I'm okay with that. Just correct that. There we go, corrected. Bit of trim.
Plus 100. Minimums.
Minimums continue. Gently lower the nose. Speed brings up. But start saving for that uni, Darren.
80 knots.
80 knots manual brakes. Knots still reverse. And we'll be vacating up here on Bravo, just as planned. One hour 25 minutes in the air. Vacating the runway then, landing lights can come off, engine start switches can come off, strobes steady, pro feet off, and transponder out of, weather radar also off. And there we go, so there we go, vacated Bravo as planned, so
Flaps
it's going to
up.
be right turn. Reset that to that, and reset that to 2001. Beautiful. Flight director can come off. And we were going to taxi in via link 4, wasn't it? Yeah. Stand 8. Arrival, position 8. Beautiful, right, let's release the cabin crew then so they can start preparing what they need to prepare. We'll get the APU up and running. Delta, so link 4 is to the left here then. Beautiful. So just a tad on the toe brakes. Link 4 is going to be our next left. That says link 5, so maybe it's going to be the next one again then. Ah, right, yeah, okay, no, that's fine, that's Delta there, so yeah, that was link 5. Link 4's next. Listen to your heart. Turn-off's coming off then, turning on to the apron. Going to be looking for stand 8. I don't know what that is. So we'll just follow the man. There he is in his Volkswagen Transporter. fine. So standing next on the left. Taxi light coming off, turning on the stand so we don't blind anybody. Beautifully lined up there, look at that. Done this before, haven't we? And here we are. Okay, brakes set. APU's on the bus. Engine start switch is already off, so shut down engine 2, engine 1. Transponder to 2000 and standby. Like so. And unlock flight deck door. N1 below. Oh, we won't worry about the M1 for a minute because we're going to do the replays. File that. There. Right, replays then. That's okay, Darren. I can tell you what happened. Start saving for the uni, big boy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, okay. Let's get the shutdown done properly then. Don't forget we're going to be doing a turnaround on this flight, so we'll do the in-transit shutdown. So ground power can come on, fasten belts can come off, the APU can come off for the time being, fuel pumps can stay on, your damper can stay on. Fantastic. Right, there we go, guys, down on the ground in Geneva. It's been a very, very nice flight today. Oh, so now we will wait for the boarding to be completed, and we'll start our turnaround to go back to East Midlands.
Standing in a crowded room and I can't see your face. Put your arms around me, tell me everything's okay. In my mind I'm running round a cold and empty space. Just put your arms around me, tell me everything's okay. Break my bones, but you won't see me fall. Oh, the rising tide will rise against them all. Oh, darling, hold my hand. Oh, won't you hold my hand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore. Won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone. I'm ready for this. There's no denying. I'm ready for this. You stop me falling. I'm ready for this. I need you holding. I'm ready for this. So darling, hold my hand. Soul is like a melting pot when you're not next to me. Tell me that you got me and you're never gonna leave. Trying to find a moment where I can find relief. Please tell me that you got me and you're never gonna leave. Break my bones, but you won't see me fall. Oh, the rising tide will rise against them all. Oh, darling, hold my hand. Oh, won't you hold my hand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore. Won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone. I'm ready for this. There's no denying. I'm ready for this. You stop me falling. I'm ready for this. I need you holding. I'm ready for this. So darling, hold my hand. Don't wanna know that feeling when I'm all alone. So please don't make me wait, 'cause I don't wanna break. No, I don't wanna fall. When you're next to me, content I'm not afraid to be. You don't make me wait, and never let me break. You never let me fall. Darling, hold my hand. 'Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore. Won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone. I'm ready for this. There's no denying. I'm ready for this. You stop me
you can trust. Atoll protected.
Let's get this on the way, shall we? So, now we need to set up for the return flight. There, menu, FMC, position, we are in Geneva, LSGG, and we are going to Echo Golf, November X-ray. Return flight number is going to be Xplane 45 Hotel. And we're going to be departing runway 04. Activate departure. Departing of 04 then. And it's going to be the Sirod 1 November in there. Sirod then direct waypoint Zulu 124 to Baba. Baba then is going to be Upper Zulu 124 Burrow, Upper Hotel 10 Shabby, Upper Mike 733 Copper, Coburn, like that, and then Upper Mike 976 Abner, Upper Tango 10 Alesso, Tango 420 Hamel, and then it's going to be the Hamel 1 Echo arrival, the ILS 0 Hamel 1 Echo, and we'll sort that transition out on route as always. So let's step through this route now, make sure it looks okay. Left turn out, no discontinuing of these. Yeah, that looks okay to me for now, whilst just to get ourselves underway. And we'll sort the transition on route. So return flight level then is going to be 40,000 feet, flight level 400. Top of climb wind 320 42, like that. Average ISA -4. You'll have to pick, what time is it? Can you go back on the booking thing? Is there an email or something? Cost index is 6. Reserves for today's flight 2.2. And let's get our boarding started. So reset flight, sim brief, start pre-flight, loading on the jetway. have a payload of 16.8. No, we should have a payload of 15.9. So 12.701 plus 2.468 equals 15.1. So that's give or take right. Okay, well we'll have to pick New up then. She said she's going to walk, but let's pick her up. Fuel then. So it wants us to take 6.8 tons. Let's have a look at the weather in East Midlands. Wind 13 knots, visibility 10, stat depth 200, temperature 4. So the weather in East Midlands looks okay. So we'll just take block fuel. So it'll be 6.8, 6.9, 7 tons of fuel for today's flight. And we'll get that loaded. That should give us a zero fuel weight then of somewhere in the region of 57.6. Right. Let's have a look at our departure rate of Geneva. Geneva departure. I can't remember what it was. Siron 1 November. Siron 1 November. So it's an ANAV SID, so there's nothing really to put in the fixed ring, except we'll put the ILS in for our engine out SID. Actually no, we won't do that because it's not going to be a standard engine out SID, is it? So anyway, let's make sure the departure's coded then. So runway heading 043 degrees to Golf 608, climb in to 10,000. Then left turn then to Covin, and then left turn to Sirod. Initial climb clearance flight level 090, and climb on 43 track, climb passing 7,000, but not before 608, turn left direct to Covin, and then to Sirod. So the initial climb then is 9,000. 043, that's the initial courses they'd already set up there perfectly. So that's all set in there, guys. That's okay in there. Beautiful. QNH 1018 is in there. Set in there. Flight level for the return flight is 40,000 feet even. So yeah, we're just waiting for boarding now. Once boarding is done, so yeah, we just wait for the boarding to be completed now, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see the seatbelt lights flash on and off. It's also an indication for you to actually make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened and ready for departure.
you just gotta sit and wait now, guys. Just wait for the boarding to be complete. And then we'll do our performance. And then we'll head on back to